Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hope the weekend was fantastic. If the weekend wasn't fantastic, if the weekend was challenging, I hope that you guys are focused on the beauty of that challenge. I hope you guys are focused and practicing on looking at the silver linings. Again, there's silver linings with everything. As I said in the last podcast, ugly things happen in life. But even in the ugliest of things, that there's beauty. But it's something that you have to practice. This is not something that has been, for the majority of us, programmed. And like everything is hardest when you first start. It may seem odd. What do you mean there's beauty in everything? I mean there's beauty in everything. I've experienced my share. I mean, this isn't a, victim contest by any stretch. I've had my share of challenges and traumatic experiences, and I wouldn't be the person that I am today without those challenges. The bigger the challenge, the more depth and growth that you gain from it. I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt or break your heart, because challenges and traumas break your heart, but it breaks into something beautiful. And from every heartbreak, when you metabolize it correctly, you're able to help others going through the same thing. That's why you went through what you went through. This isn't just idle, vain words. I'm not trying to sound cool. I'm not trying to, listen, there's other things that I could say if I was trying to sound cool or get brownie points. It's not about that. Every challenge that you've been through, that challenge that has broken your heart into pieces, there's a blessing in it. There's a blessing in it. Well, you don't know what happened to me when I was 7 or 8. There's a blessing in it. There's a blessing in it. The greatest people that you've ever known have went through some of the greatest tragedies in the world. But what they did was they metabolized that pain and helped others get over it. That's why it's been given to you. Not to break you. Not to break you, but to help others who are going through the same thing, guys. It's a responsibility. And once you realize how needed and necessary you are, you start seeing the opportunities in those situations. Don't feel like you're a victim. Don't feel like, why is this happening to me? Oh my God, these negative things constantly keep happening. Just don't think like that. These opportunities for growth keep happening. And when you metabolize them correctly, you go to another level. Life is like a video game. It's a video game. It's, the first level, and as you go along the first level, there's challenges and things to hurt you, and try to take you out. Just like in the video game, it tries to take you out. And as you go along the first level, it gets a little harder, and a little harder, and a little harder until you get the final boss for that level, right? And you may lose a few times until you fail a few times. But each time you fail, you're getting a little better. Because you're learning, oh, that worked on him. That worked on him. That worked on him. And so is it really failing, or is it you learning? Right? And if you stopped after the first time or the second time losing to this final boss, you would never learn how to beat him and get to the second level. Life is the same way. You're going after something, whether it's, okay, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to gain muscle, I'm going to start a company, I'm going to increase my finances, I'm going to become happy, I'm going to, learn how to date and find a successful, loving relationship. You try a few times, you get punched in the face, and you stop. But if you keep going and learning the frameworks, not just go on your own, you find a community of the people who are doing what you're doing and who are successful in what you're doing, and success leaves clues, and you find the framework that they're using to get to the next level, I promise you, you will get to the next level in anything that you're trying to do. That's life. It's a video game. So you get to the final boss, you may lose 5 times, but then eventually you realize, oh my God, I know how to beat the final boss now. You beat him, you go to the next level, level 2. It's a little harder now, a little more challenging, right? And eventually it gets a little harder until you get to that final boss. You lose to that final boss 5, 6, 7 times, but eventually you learn how to beat that final boss, and so on and so forth. That is life, guys, in a nutshell, is that there's going to be challenges that you meet, a new challenge, a new level. You don't say new levels, new devils, right? But those are just opportunities. And while you're learning how to beat the final boss, your character's growing and evolving. And eventually, level 1 is easy now. You go try level 1 again, boom, easy. To someone else, they're like, oh my God, how'd you do that? Well, I mean, I failed 5, 7, 50 times, but I learned from it because I love this game. Life can be the same way. People enjoy what they love doing. But matter of fact, I'll say it like this. People enjoy what they're good at. You can become good at life. You can become good at life. You can become a black belt at life. You can become a world champion at life. Once you become obsessed with understanding the frameworks and learning how to get to the next level and beat the bosses of each and every level in your life. Maybe there's a boss of unworthiness, a boss of procrastination, a boss of a nasty attitude, a boss of not being inspired, a boss of whatever that boss is in your life. You can beat it. So this week, the message for this week is life is a video game, man. It's a video game. And this could be a video game. This is the most, you feel every emotion in this video game. But I promise you, the more you focus on the silver linings and the ugliness of this life, the more that you can experience joy. Now, I'm not going to lie and tell you that heartache doesn't exist. It's a part of it, man. It's a part of it. It's a part of the growth process. And so the message for today is, guys, is get in the game. And listen, you're not going to beat it after the first, second, third, maybe fourth or fifth try. Maybe you do. But the more challenging it is, that just means your character has to grow. You have to learn more skills. So learn the skills, grow your character, and get past that boss, whatever it is. Whatever it is, your children need you to get to that space. Dude, your children need you. Your wife, your husband, the people around you, your family, you need you to get to that spot. I'm telling you, life tastes different when you're at that spot. It tastes different when you're at that. Everything in your life is different when you're at that spot. Now, for the majority of people, for a lot of people, this may sound like it's, French. What is he talking about? The people that this resonates with, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. The majority of people who have a goal or a dream that's different than what you're used to from your community. Listen, every time you do something different than what people are used to, they're going to call it strange, crazy. But once you get to the other spot, they're just going to want to call you. Call you crazy now, but once you get to the other spot, they're just going to want to call you and ask you how and be inspired by it. A lot will hate as well, but I promise you, man, just keep going. When they say it's this journey is a lonely journey, but once you get going, you'll find other people who are on that same journey as you. The journey of growth, the journey of your purpose. Listen, I'm a part of your tribe. You will eventually find your tribe. You're not crazy. You will eventually find your tribe. This is a video game. Get to the next level, right? The word failures has such a bad reputation. It just means that there's things for you to learn from it. So learn from it. Learn from it. Take the ugly things of this world and find the beauty in it. Go to the next level. Listen, people are waiting on you to get to the next level, man. They're waiting on you. So listen, just keep going. It doesn't really matter how you feel right now. The only thing I want you to do is know that you're worthy of it. And I want you to be inspired to just keep going. I'm looking forward to your testimony when you get to the other side or to the next level. And then when you get to the other level, I want to hear about your testimony. I'm telling you, man, you are needed. The world needs what you have. Continue doing the inner and the outer work and give it to them. Get to the next level. Expanding your skills, finding the community of people that think the way you do. It's going to be difficult if you have this goal or dream and you're still around people who don't have any. You may have to lose some friends. The idea of family to me isn't blood at all. Yeah, there's a component to that that's special, but family are people that spiritually connect with your values, your goals, dreams, and your purpose. As you continue on this journey, even though you may feel alone, I promise you, you'll find your tribe. Just get to the next level. So that's the message for this week, guys. Continue doing what you're doing. Continue doing the inner work and the outer work. I believe in you guys. You have everything you need to be everything you already have been. You already are. You already have all the dreams in you. You already have it all. Now it's just a matter of manifesting it. The moment you were born, the moment you thought about being here, you were already given everything. It's just not manifested yet. So just continue doing the work, get to the next level, and manifest more of the beauty that has been gifted and inherently placed in you. I believe in you guys. Keep going. Keep going, man. Keep going. All right. Motivation Mondays, guys. I'll talk to you soon.